let's say you and your opponent are in a backhand rally, but then your opponent hits the ball short. So it can be a mistake to take this forehand into the open court and approach the net because you are exposing yourself to the forehand roll cross court. And you see this happen all the time on the Pro Tour where the opponent just rolls the person cross court for a winner. So instead what you want to do in this situation, this is going to sound super counterintuitive, is you get that short ball and you're going to step in and you're going to hit an approach shot right back where it came from at your opponent's backhand. And I know you're like, well, Will, they're right there. It's like, that's fine. It's actually more effective than you might think. One nuance here as you follow this to the net, but you hit this approach shot, so you can actually get, you want to go through the court like this. And that might sound weird because typically you're like, oh, I got to hook him off the court. But if you do that, then the passing shot can be hit into the court like this. So it actually increases their chance of being able to pass you either down the line or then they have an angle to do that. So to roll you cross court. So instead, if you go through the court like this, the advantage of this is if they catch this down the line pass late, then that ball is out, right? And by approaching on the diagonal, you've taken away the cross court passing shot. So you're basically just giving them a window here to hit a winner. Otherwise, you know, you're anywhere in this area, you're probably going to get a racket on it. Now, here's another thing that's counterintuitive is where do you hit this volley? Well, you might think that the volley goes into the open court, but you know, let's say you hit this approach shot and then you might be like right around the service line when you hit the volley. So you're far enough back where any like decent ball they hit, it's not like an unbelievable shot, but it's not like an obvious high put away for you. If you volley it into the open court, because you're at the service line and the ball might not be super high, you're probably not going to put this away. So if you volley it in the open court, you're giving them that forehand where they can roll you cross court again. So instead, and this is, again, it's counterintuitive, hit this volley, instead of hitting it in the open court, hit the volley back behind them because they're probably going to be anticipating that you're going to try and go here. So what's going to happen is they're going to start moving in that direction and then you're going to volley behind and they're going to be like, uh-oh, and they have to change direction and turn around. And what you see all the time in this situation is they have to throw up a lob. So you're probably going to get a lob off of your volley behind, and then because you've approached on the diagonal, this is going to be a volley over your your forehand shoulder. It's going to be a normal overhead, so it won't be a difficult overhead for you. But try this strategy. It's counterintuitive. Don't approach into the open court at the forehand. Just keep directing all your fire at the backhand. You're eventually going to get that lob, and then you can put it away.